Invincible, Daredevil Born Again Season 2, and The Boys. What do they all have in common right now? They're all coming out right next to each other, basically. But we are in such a cool spot right now when it comes to just like superhero TV shows. Like I just said, we have Invincible going on right now. We have The Boys going on right now, and we also have Daredevil Born Again going on right now. And the cool thing about all these shows going on right now is that they're all of these shows have good episodes, or they have good episodes going on right now. And it's just like right after freaking Daredevil Born Again, we're getting, Invincible and The Boys, and we're getting like actual like quality good episodes from each of these television shows right now. And I just wanted to make this video talking about that, just talking about each of these shows individually right now, and my thoughts and opinions on the current freaking landscape of superhero TV shows right now. Starting off with Daredevil Born Again, it definitely, especially this season, and I talked about this I think in my last video, I've definitely went into this season, especially after last season, and especially after last season kind of being disappointing in my opinion. And also I am going to be talking about spoilers for Daredevil Born Again, Invincible, The Boys. So if you have not seen any of these shows, or like any of the new episodes that have just come out, I guess this is your warning to stop watching this video right now, because I am going to be talking about spoilers and things that happen in this show, or that have been happening in this show so far. And so starting off with Daredevil Born Again, like I said, I started off this season being I started off this season being definitely more optimistic, especially after, watching the trailers and seeing footage for this show, and, feeling more optimistic just in the fact that we, just from the trailers, we're getting like, characters like Jessica Jones. We still haven't actually seen Jessica Jones yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're in like episode 6 or like episode 7. Actually, I don't know how many episodes of Daredevil Born Again there are supposed to be. I think there's supposed to be 8. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I just do know that we haven't gotten Jessica. We haven't even gotten her character yet. But like, we're getting her character. The newest episode that we just got, and that I thought was really good. It was actually like a flashback episode, and it actually incorporated some of the Netflix Daredevil I guess scenes. Actually, like they were using some of the scenes from their original Netflix show. And not only that, they actually went to the lengths of actually putting like Matt in like his season 1, like, or how he looked in season 1 of Daredevil Born Again. And I don't know if he was wearing like a wig or anything like that, or like if that was his actual hair, but I'm not sure. But he definitely looked more like his season 1 counterpart. But we also the big thing in this episode is that we also got Foggy in this episode. Again, we got to see Foggy again, and obviously it was only in a flashback. Obviously the character is dead, but it was cool seeing that character again. It was cool just seeing Matt and Foggy's like relationship again, and their banter, and like their friendship with one another, and everything. And yeah, I definitely missed that about I missed that about the original show. And obviously we don't have that anymore. But yeah, just Foggy and his the story that they tell with his character, and how it relates back to just where Matt is right now, and his relationship with Bullseye as a character. And also freaking Bullseye, that character, that freaking diner episode that they that's the beginning of that episode with him in the diner, and him taking out like the task force agents and everything. Absolutely just like 10 out of 10. Like, oh my god, the whole like moment, that whole section was so good, bro.
Shit, he has a gun.
But yeah, Bullseye, his like, cause I don't know where they're taking Bullseye as a character. I don't think, because right now, like, it kind of seems like it does kind of seem like he's on the redemption path, but like, I don't know, like a character like Bullseye, he is so like, just, he is just so out of his mind and like crazy and like delusional. And like, you know, just at a moment's notice will probably kill you, probably. I guess, I don't know, but like, I don't think they're necessarily trying to redeem the character per se, but I do think his character is a good driving force for Matt's forgiveness, or Matt trying to forgive Bullseye. Well, not really forgive Bullseye, because I don't think he will ever forgive Bullseye to what he did, or for what he did, but like, just like, even though Bullseye like killed Matt's best friend, like literally killed Foggy off, he still like is willing to like save this guy's life. Like, even though, like, you know, he's put him, or even though like Bullseye's like put this guy through like freaking hell, he's still like willing to help this guy. And that is definitely probably one of the coolest like things about Daredevil as a character, in my opinion, is the fact that like, even when like his faith is tested, even when like, you know, everything, even when like it just feels like he should just like, you know, kill all of his all of his bad guys, and just like, you know, not, you know, and just like give in to just hatred and just like revenge and everything like that, he still finds a way to embrace forgiveness or embrace mercy. And that is like one of the like core qualities of like the character that I really do love and enjoy. And so yeah, and also freaking Wilson Fisk and Vanessa in this like newest episode, and I don't know if Vanessa, because in the last episode Bullseye was trying to kill Vanessa and he didn't succeed, but in this episode she was in like the hospital the whole entire time, and by the end of the episode she wakes up and everything, and it seems like she's fine, but it seems like she's dead now, or something happened to her, like she is probably dead, the way that they set it up and everything. And so that would be insane if Vanessa dies. Well, there is bro, literally Wilson Fisk will literally become the most like uncaged, like just angriest, like all hell will be unleashed, bro, on Daredevil, and specifically Bullseye, because he's the one that caused it to happen. If Vanessa dies, if she is dead, and it seems like she is dead, so that would be insane. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Daredevil Born Again right now. I really hope that these next couple of episodes will be just as good as the ones that we've been getting so far. And so yeah, freaking Daredevil Born Again season 2, I'm actually enjoying it so far. So yeah. Okay, so moving on to The Boys. I've been watching The Boys, and The Boys, I don't know, when it comes to the Boys, it is like, especially this final season, it is what I expect from The Boys. There's a lot of just there's just like a lot of profanity, there's a lot of blood, there's a lot of gore, there's a lot of just weird I don't know, just like jokes and like and everything when it comes to like The Boys. And also just like, I don't know, when it comes to like Homelander, like it just seems like every season there's a new memeable gif or like image of or video of like Homelander or like whatever. But this season has definitely, because I think one of the actors, and I think it was Homelander's actor who actually said this. I think it was like I believe his name is Anthony Starr. I think he said, or I think it might have been Butcher's voice, or Butcher's actor, and I think they said that like there will be like casualties. People are going to die like just straight off the bat, like at the beginning of this season, and we have been seeing that. Literally, the first episode. At the end of the first episode, A-Train literally dies to Homelander, and I think in like the third, it might have been the second or third episode, literally, because I thought for a hot second that Ryan was going to die, like just the way that they were setting that up and everything. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty scared for Ryan, but Ryan just got absolutely pummeled by Homelander. Literally the freaking Omni-Man effect, but freaking Homelander did not have a change of heart this time. Did not have a change of heart. And so these freaking episodes of The Boys have also been good as well. I'm really interested to see if there are going to be more people who die, like Butcher, Huey, Starlight, Kimiko, Frenchie. I feel like any one of these characters has the potential to be killed off. I feel like Homelander, I feel like at the end of this season, I feel like his character is going to have to die, or he's gonna have to, like, something's gonna have to happen to Homelander, because there ain't no way Homelander is gonna get away with all this murdering and killing and all the things that he's done to like most of the people in this series. Like, I feel like there has to be some comeuppance for Homelander as a character, and so I'm definitely interested to see just how this show is going to end, just in general. All right, so moving on to the final show, Invincible. Freaking Invincible has been super good as well. Freaking, it just seems like ever since like the third or like fourth episode, or no, ever since like the fifth episode, it's definitely picked up in like storytelling, and like the actual segments with like the Viltrumites have been the most interesting, in my opinion. Thrag as a character, dude. Thrag as a character, now, I was not one of those people, and maybe in my head I was like a little bit like, okay, so what's like all the like fuss about Thrag about? Like, is he actually like one of the like hardest, like the most like baddest like freaking motherfreakers out here, or is he just like just for show, or you know what I mean? And because his outfit, his attire and everything, he looks swagged out, like his haircut is so like freaking crisp and everything, and so the character looked cool, but like I didn't know if the character was actually going to be as like freaking brutal as as people were saying he was. But we definitely got to see that in full swing, and I think it was 7, I believe, episode 7. We just absolutely got to see what Thrag was made of, and yeah, man. Thrag is not to be played with.
I choose death!
Thrag is not to be messed with. This dude is absolutely insane. I was definitely not one of those Thrag doubters, and I maybe had a little bit of doubt, but like obviously you got to build up to the character. You're not gonna have like right off the bat like him just showing off his true power or like whatever. Obviously they're gonna build up to it, and episode 7 definitely show that off. Freaking yeah, Invincible has been really good. Episode 8 is probably gonna be really insane, because Thrag apparently and the rest of the Viltrumites are coming to Earth, and so it's gonna be absolutely chaos and hectic just to see Thrag showing up to Earth, and how Mark is even going to like, because I don't know what's gonna happen, because I haven't read the comics, so I don't know what happens when Thrag shows up at Earth and everything. But yeah, man, freaking Mark, he's gonna have to he's gonna have, I don't know what he's gonna do. He couldn't, obviously he stood zero chance against Thrag last episode, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to even like do anything against Thrag in the next episode or the last episode, because I believe episode 8 is the last episode. So I don't know, we'll just have to see though. But yeah, Invincible has been really good, The Boys has been really good, and Daredevil Born Again has been really good as well. All these shows coming out back to back has felt like I've never really experienced something like this, like all these like superhero television shows coming out back to back, and they're all actually like really good. It's definitely awesome to see, and I've really been enjoying myself these last couple of weeks with like all these episodes coming out back to back. But yeah, man, leave down in the comment sections below, have you been watching any of these superhero TV shows, whether that be Daredevil Born Again, Invincible, or The Boys? If you have been watching all of them, or if you've only been watching one, let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts and opinions on any of these shows. Have you been enjoying it? Have you been not enjoying it? Leave all your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below. And yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. So yeah, bye.